Hello, good morning everyone. I'm your teacher, Yisan Chen from Changchun University, Department of Social Work. And today we are going to talk about learned helplessness. First, let's take a review. Last week we have talking about depression, upset, anxiety, and frustration. All of us are negative feelings and it will make us sad. And today I want to tell you what learned helplessness is. And today we are going to do three things. First one, to understand the term. Second, recognize the emotion. I will teach you how to identify those signs. And third one is the act to overcome. Concretely, in these 50 minutes, we are going to do three things. First one, we are going to know this psychological terminology, and then I will give you a little quiz to make sure you have understanding. And second, I will teach you to recognize the emotions. And third one is the act to overcome these negative emotions. And this is all of our class today. So let's start with the story. What did you see? An elephant, right? Elephant here, and then you have see a trainer here. Actually, elephant is the strongest animal in the world of the land, and the elephant is powerful and has a strength. And do you think why is this big elephant will listen to this trainer? Why? Why? It's strange, right? The tip is here. Did you see here? This rope. The elephant is controlled by this rope, right? By this rope. And even the elephant is very powerful and he can uncontrolled by this rope, but in his belief, he is unable to struggle, so he listened to this trainer. It's a little bit sad, right? Even if the trainer wants, he can also train this elephant to single leg handstand. You see? 如果这个驯兽师愿意的话呢，他也可以训练这只大象呢，你看倒立，用一只手倒立。And this is the reason why the big elephant can be performers can have a show in the circus. The theory they use is elephants learn helplessness. So, do you think the elephant is happy? Is he willing to have performers in the circus? Not necessary, right? So what have you seen? A baby elephant. That baby elephant is innocent and happy. And what do you see now? Right, a rope. And what's the connection? Just like I have said before, they use this rope. They didn't use this rope to control the elephant, to train the elephant. But what? Yeah, through learned helplessness. When the elephant was small, he's not so powerful, not so strengthful. So the trainerless man is controlled him by this rope. Of course, the elephant has struggled and tried to against, but after all, the elephant find, oh, I'm controlled. I couldn't go anywhere. I had better give up. It's useless. Had better not to against the trainer. And after that, the elephant learned hopelessness. And this is our theory and what I want to tell you today. Learned helplessness. This is the process. And the term learned helplessness is from this man, this professor, Sigmund Martin. He was born by 1942, and he is a psychologist, a professor in America, and He tailored this theory at 1967. He said, learned helplessness is a state that occurs after a person has experienced a stressful situation repeatedly. They come to believe that they are unable to control or change the situation, so they do not try, even when opportunities for change become available. This is so sad, right? This is all believe they are not able to change the situation, so they give up to try. And the professor, Sigmund professor, is also famous for positive psychology, 正向心理学. It's all you know, right? But today I want to tell you learned helplessness. So the definition of learned helplessness is, first one, it is a psychological phenomenon. It's not a disease, but a phenomenon. Second, it is come from a lot of negative experiences, and then cause a sense of powerlessness, and what badly it will impact our mental health. Now, do you understand what learned helplessness? Let's make a little quiz. So please scan your slide. So, and answer, please answer. What is learned helplessness? Right. Most of you have the right answer. It is 习得无助感. So you see this poor elephant. It is 习得无助感. In English, learned helplessness. So we see the elephant again. What do you see? Yes, he is out of his cage. Bye-bye, elephant. Please go back to where you come from. I set you free from now. Right? Okay, now let's review again with a little quiz. Please scan again. First question. Can learned helplessness be changed through positive thinking? Yes or no? Yes, the answer is yes, and most of you make a good job. The second question. Does learned helplessness only occur at school? Yes or no? Great, most of you write that the answer is no. And the third question, is learned helplessness a psychological disorder? Yes or no? Yes, most of you have the right answer. It's not a disorder. So, what is learned helplessness? First, it can be changed through positive thinking. Second, it doesn't occur only at school. It would happen anywhere, anytime, to anyone. And third, it is not a psychological disorder. It's just a phenomenon. 它只是一个现象, right? Good. Let's go to the second stage to recognize the emotion of learned helplessness. First, I want you to identify signs in yours or your friends, and through behaviors, attitudes, and beliefs. Right? And there are 5 points. First one is behavior performance. Second, signs. Avoidance, passivity, low self-esteem, negative attribution. Third one is emotional state, depression, anxiety, hopelessness, helplessness. And the fourth one is self-evaluation. Take note of the person's self-evaluation and self-esteem. 我先稍微解释一下。所以呢，我们要知道自己是不是有这个习得无助感呢？你要从行为表现去观察，或者是说这个人是不是常常很被动、低自尊，或者是说第三个常常处于焦虑或者是depression 的状况，那这个就要注意。那当然第四个呢，就是自我的评价，如果自我评价很低的话，也是要注意。好， The last one is about causal attribution, internal attribution, and external attribution. I will give you a example to explain that. For example, you have a test now and you back score. You think it's your bad, your fault, or teacher's fault. If you think it's your fault, oh, I should study harder, then it's internal attribution. And if you think, what the hell is this? 这老师出这题目谁会? That's internal attribution. Okay, let's make a review. Okay, so please, going back to the story at the beginning of the class, do you think the elephant is stuck in what causal attribution? Internal attribution or external attribution? Right, it's internal attribution. It's 内在归因, right? So you think, oh, it's my fault. So there are 5 points. First, you should observe from behavior, attitude, and beliefs. Second, it's all passively, low self-esteem, negative thinking. And third, is depression, anxiety, hopelessness, helplessness. Fourth, low self-value, 低自我价值 and 内在归因。如果你有这些状况的话呢，就很容易陷入learned helplessness. So let's review again. Now, it's your turn to tell me, how do you overcome this emotion? Please answer. Please scan again and answer. How do you overcome the emotion of learned helplessness? 你如何克服这种习得无助感呢？ Great. Many answer. 不要想太多，睡觉，让自己放松，短暂放空，出去走走，同温层，哭出来，放弃，大吃美食，正向思考，出去玩。Good, thank you. You give me a lot of answers. So let's see what the experts say. The experts say there are 10 points. First one, cognitive restriction. Second, challenge negative beliefs. 3, set realistic goals. Encourage efforts and persistence. Provide positive feedback. Encourage help seeking. Develop coping skills. Model resilience. Create a supportive environment. And professional help if needed. It's great. And this is what I want to tell you next week. But before that, let's go to a very useful theory that's called rational emotive behavior therapy, 理情行为治疗法 from Alice Abbott. But we usually say it's ABC 理论. It's ABC model in cognitive behavior therapy. ABC 理论在认知心理学里面. So I will explain you very clearly. The events, the activity A is activity events, what happened, and C is consequences. That's what we think now. And we can change, what we can do is the B, beliefs of the event. So if we can change our mind, change our thinking, then we can change the C. This is what I want to tell you, and this is the great point of the act of to overcome. And this is the point I want to tell you next week. So it's the time to share and discussion. Do you have any comment you want to tell me? Please.
老师，我有学到关于习得无助感的意思。
Great, thank you. Anyone else?
我觉得我有更了解习得无助感在说什么。
Okay, great.
我觉得透过成像的方式可以让概念具体化。
Great, thank you. Yes.
Teacher, I have a question.
Yes,
what
please.
is an elephant?
Elephant? What is the elephant? The student asked me, what is the elephant? Oh my God, but my point is not the elephant, but learned helplessness. Oh my God. Anyway, at the end, we have seen the happy animal garden, right? Animal garden, a lot of animal. And do you see where our elephant is? Yes, here he is. Yes, it became a happy elephant. And I hope you enjoy this class. And I hope everyone will be like this elephant, from the small become short elephant, and finally find the way where he want to go. Okay, thank you very much, everyone. See you next week. Bye-bye.